Hello everyone. Hey Krita, how's it going? Unusual time for you? No, not really. This is now 6:25 my normal time, unless you guys just went through a daylight saving and had readjusted. This is the normal time that I've been doing since last week or for the past 2 weeks. Nightfire. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this 2v2 matchup. This is gonna be Nase and Paxa versus IzcoN and Typhoon. This is a 2v2 matchup here on an oldie but a goodie, Null Wood. We do see close spawns here happening, so Paxa gonna be going up against and spawning directly close to that undead IzcoN, I guess, and then back down across here. Well, players will um, have the option to try and clear out these expansions that are completely wide open. Didn't know you changed your schedule. Haven't watched you live in a while. Well, didn't really change my schedule, more of the fact that America still observes daylight saving time, and that is why, well, I might be an hour early or an hour later. Don't really want to try and figure out when you started watching, and your particular, well, whether or not you observe daylight saving, it might feel a little bit different there. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right on in here. Wisp now going to be, well, making its rounds, going to be doing a bit of scouting and spot that it is the undead player. Lich first is the hero coming in from the undead. Interesting choice. So Lich first. Are we still going to be going? No, this is going to go for a paladin. All right, are we going for no? Okay, Mountain King Rifleman with a Lich as support going, and there are going to be ghouls in that front line spot. That is well, quite unorthodox strategy. I'm interested to see how this particular game will be playing out. Meanwhile, we are looking at Rifleman and Paladin coming in from Nase. All right, so are we looking at a Keeper of the Grove? No, what hero is it going to be? Yeah, it is a Keeper of the Grove. Going to try and go up against a Lich. Ghouls are already right there, and there was a big giant Frost Nova to stop that Wisp in its tracks. Lich now making its way back over their skeletal minions as well, engaging Keeper of the Grove. May try and get off a big entangle onto some of those units there. Keeper of the Grove entangle easily finishing off one of those ghouls. Another ghoul going to try and, well, cover his brother, so to speak, but this ghoul, no real chance of being saved at all. All right, we're looking at, well, a second entangle coming back across here. That ghoul down to dead. Going to get denied. No, doesn't get denied. Keeper of the Grove on the board with some experience. Coming back around here, Militia and Rifleman going to be fighting. Paladin is now out onto the battlefield as well. We are looking at a Mountain King with some Riflemen as well, as there was a little bit of lag for the players. Paladin going to clear out of this 3-1-1 creep camp pretty easily. Keeper of the Grove still trying to finish off this Lich. And it looks as though, well, another Null Poacher will get taken out. Paladin Rifleman going after this Goblin Merchant shop here. I would have expected, well, I could have expected Water Element, or excuse me, Militia to try and clear out this mercenary camp if it wasn't for the fact that we saw a Tech to Tier 2 and Rifleman. Normally, human players don't need that much lumber early on, except for this particular build, an earlier blacksmith than normal, and then Rifleman obviously needing more, well, more lumber than those footmen there. Coming back down across, we're looking at a, well, it looked as though there was a dust of appearance. There goes a quick entangle to try and save Rifleman, unable to get that last shot off onto that low hit point Huntress as it, well, attempts to retreat back, but could have a very bad day indeed. All right, Huntress going to go ahead and head over straight to that Fountain of Health instead and Shadow Meld, thereby regenerating hit points without using any Moon Juice. Coming back to the other side, Keeper of the Grove still trying to play a game of harassment. This is really dangerous, though. Mountain King pretty decent on mana, and with that many Riflemen nearby, damage could add up very quickly as the Lich now shows up. There goes a Stormbolt onto a Huntress. Huntress could take a lot more damage. Are we going to see a Shadow Meld? No, we are not. Not enough time at all as the ghouls, well, come over to finish. Gloves of Haste going to be picked up by that Lich, a little bit of bonus range damage. Meanwhile, Riflemen, both sides trying to fight at the Fountain of Health. That is not a good position to be in, as it ends up giving the Yellow Army plenty of opportunity to fight with their, well, with their backs to that Fountain of Health. They're opening things up and giving them opportunities. Keeper of the Grove going to try and come in from the far side here. We're looking at a Frost Nova down onto that Paladin. Stormbolt onto the Paladin as well. Paladin did go for Devotion Aura. Are we going to see some Death of Ghouls? Yes, we are. Paladin still trying to back away. A little bit more damage coming back around as we are going to see some Holy Lights continuing to try and save Stormbolt. Paladin about to get taken down. There it goes as the Riflemen are now, well, trying to retreat back. Keeper of the Grove now on the board with at level 2. So level 2 Keeper of the Grove and a dead level 2 Paladin going up against Riflemen here. There is just a large number of units, and the Huntresses are actually causing problems for the Riflemen being able to outrun them. There's that Dust of Appearance. Stormbolt trying to finish off, but a Rifleman gets the last blow instead. Continuing to battle this up here. Huntresses, well, do have Shadow Meld, but you remember, Dust of Appearance was already applied earlier on. Not quite sure if Paxa realizes, that they are still detected, at least for now, as the Huntress is going to go ahead and Shadow Meld here. Units are looking to retreat back here. Mountain King looking to finish off the remainder of this creep camp. Keeper of the Grove is still very much nearby. Who's going to get the experience? It looks like the Lich did once more, as the Riflemen and these units are still fighting again. Dust Wallower, thank you for watching live for the first time. Yep, YouTube channel for years. That's pretty much my bread and butter. Thank you for watching over here as well. Anyways, Paladin getting resurrected. Tech to tier 2 is already done, but that, well, is going to delay the Paladin or the second hero even further. Rifleman still off over here, trying to finish off this Red Drake. Red Drake taking quite a bit of damage, but the Fountain of Health really making it difficult for it to get finished off. A True Shot Aura, a beautiful item for that Keeper of the Grove to give Riflemen and Huntresses a bit of bonus damage. Meanwhile, Blood Mage now out on the battlefield as well, and should be able to give a lot more mana to that Mountain King, making eventually what will be level 3 Stormbolt or level 2 Clap that much more deadly. All right, Huntresses are looking to see where exactly the undead is. There's a Death Coil trying to do a little bit of saving. Swirl of Town Portal, a quick exit to try and escape out. It's not going to work. Well, it's going to work there. The Entangle not working, as the Rock Golem could easily get cleaned up here. All right, a bit of bonus damage coming back across. A little bit of piercing damage as well, as the Null Assassins are spreading that poison all the way around to multiple units. Meanwhile, Paladin is sitting on, well, a Circuit of Nobility, Claws of Attack +5, and it's going to be continuing to make its way back out as well. What are we looking at in this 1v1 battle? Unit Blood Mage coming in right behind that Paladin as well. Plenty of healing going on at that Fountain of Health. No, I take it back. Expansion attempt now underway by Paxa here in the center expansion location. Well, at least you're exposed more towards the center. Meanwhile, coming in from the backside here, we're looking at a Lich sitting at level 2, almost at level 3, level 1 Death Knight for those Death Coils, but the main blue army is already, well, cutting right through the middle here. This could be a very big deal. Paladin also has a Scroll of Healing, so Scroll of Healing across in 2v2 matches is just extremely powerful, as you're able to catch your opponent quite off guard. There goes one. Oh, there goes one Crypt Fiend there. I would have thought an Obsidian statue could have been taken down. No, very low on hit points, but should be able to be repaired now as Acolyte's coming off. Wow, it's 6:30 there, right? That's early. Yeah, this is my normal time, right? 6:30 to 7:30, right? Yeah, 6:30 to 7:30 is my normal time. All right, Siphon mana, Blood Mountain King, losing quite a bit of mana there, There is a Thunderclap, there is a Flame Strike coming back across Typhoon, making it difficult to try and break through that front door entrance. Holy Light continuing to, well, cause problems there, as we're looking at more Siphon mana here, more Siphon manas. There's a Stormbolt going back the other way, breaking that chain. Who's going to end up getting more mana? That is the question. Meanwhile, Undead now coming in from the backside here. Keeper of the Grove gets off an Entangle as well, going to try and finish off some of those Crypt Fiends, as there is a battle on two sides here. Rifleman, is he going to try and join in on the battle, or try and stop the Undead, as the Crypt Fiends are just pretty much stopped in their tracks right now? Double Obsidian statues in the back. Lich does have an Orb of Corruption, but the Keeper of the Grove now sitting at level 4 as well. Obsidian statues trying to back away. It looks as though that Obsidian, or there goes an Entangle there. Frost Nova slowing things down. This is 2 1v1 fights, and well, Blood Mage on Blood Mage action. Who's going to end up winning out more mana, as the Blood Mage looks to retreat back? All right. Units are retreating back. Keeper of the Grove should try and engage here. Level 3 Lich, level 1 Death Knight. And, well, Paladin and Blood Mage in the front side here. This is just a rather strange battle. And, well, not allowing Typhoon to really break free all that easily. Turning back around, there's a Holy Light trying to save that Rifleman. That Rifleman, however, going to have a little bit of a bad day, getting slowed down a bit as well. Turning back around, there's a second Holy Light with the beautiful save. Stormbolt finishes off a Rifleman there. All right, meanwhile, his back was exposed, and now the Undead Army was able to join in on the battle here, pushing together. But now the, well, Keeper of the Grove and the Huntresses are going to be working together alongside the Riflemen in this frontline spot. Siphon mana back and forth. Who is going to end up getting more mana? The Typhoon's Blood Mage taking away some of the mana from that Blood Mage himself, thereby denying mana from the Paladin. All right, Paladin could be in a little bit of trouble, losing all of that precious mana once more as the Death Knight now pushing back the other way here. I believe Teal has overstayed their welcome in this fight. The Obsidian statues turned into destroyers, at giving a little bit of extra staying power to the Yellow Army there. Now giving level 4 to level 4 to that Mountain King, and about Frost Nova gonna stop another Rifleman in its tracks again. All right, fighting by this Fountain of Health is going to be critical and key. You're going to see a Holy Light right there. Mana is going to be a little bit of an issue once more. Overall supplies, that's, well, 42 and 44 going up against 38 and 38. So Teal does have a slightly larger advantage here, but now getting pressured away as a lot of units are still being trained. All right, are we going to be getting up a Frost Nova? Scroll of Town Portal trying to escape away. This one Huntress just gets poked in the back by a Rifleman, another getting taken down. Meanwhile, wow, that is not the time to turn back around and try and fight and engage. There is a Tree of Life in the center portion of the map right now. That is a bonus expansion. Wow, didn't see this channel for ages. Nice to see you streaming. I'm still disappointed about with the Warcraft 3 update compared to... Yeah, I am as well. Paladin, Blood Mage working together once more. Who lost the Warcraft 3 staring? Well, we'll see what Warcraft 3 can do. All right, bit of repairs coming across. Stormbolt now onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage going to be in a lot of trouble. There goes a Holy Light, but a round of Death Coil. Frost Nova, Stormbolt still enough to finish it off. Repairs now underway for the Tree of Life, who is just slowly giving experience to his opponent. Blood Mage now gets up to level 3. Level 2, Siphon mana could be in order as we're finally getting the Scroll of Town Portal from the Night Elf Army. Who lost the Warcraft? Well, yep, Warden did blink first. All right, I get it. Haha. All right, Archers now joining in on the battle as well. Scroll of Town Portal to try and back away. There goes another Huntress getting taken down as more Archers are joining in on the fight here. Perhaps they're going to try and head off over to that Fountain of Health. Yeah, no, I totally hoped and believed that Warcraft 3 Reforged was going to be an opportunity for Warcraft 3 to really be really strong and really be the real-time strategy and the competitive strategy game that all of the followers are currently still believe that it can be. Blizzard's mishandling also hurt a lot, just hurt the community and a lot of the time and energy invested by the community. I know that I know some of the casters out there, even Grubby, who was doing such a hard push on Warcraft 3 for such a long time, just feels kind of hurt as well. Anyways, Huntress now trying to retreat back here. Death not going to be able to get off another Death Coil, and so far this battle has been just a constant pick-off of... Yeah, just a constant pick-off battle here. Arcane Vault being placed down, but that's easily going to be cleaned up and taken care of. Destroyers are in the air. There's mass riflemen here on the ground, and no real easy way to try and deal with the human undead army. More riflemen coming across over here. Wisp gonna try and repair. There is the repair, but it's too little, too late. Thunderclap coming across in by Typhoon, slowing down many of the units and thereby removing much of that damage. Flame Strike calling it in from above, as well as the Blood Mage. Well, down on mana right now, needs to get a little bit more as we see detonations coming back across. Militia trying to push pressure onto some of those riflemen. It looks like they will all just get whisked away though, although it may have inspired community efforts like Warcraft 3 Champions. Yeah, no, it did, it did, and let's be honest, Blizzard lost money making Warcraft 3, and also sponsoring the tournaments in 2020, right? Let's just be honest. Blizzard invested a lot of money in like the stage at DreamHack, although it wasn't like a premiere stage. The production crew, all of the people working that event, that was still an event put on by Blizzard, and yeah, Blizzard. Thank you, Red Warrior, for the sub. Effort, A for effort. All right, but you know what? Sometimes you put your effort into the wrong things, and well, it doesn't grow into something of it in and of its own. All right, Null Overseer, Null Assassin's going to get finished off here. Meanwhile, Undead Human Army, both sides not setting up any expansions here. And what is this? Teal is actually getting the opportunity to clear out relatively difficult creep camps. Items are going to become a bigger deal. If you look at the, well, if you look at the items of the other side of the Yellow Army, it is rather sparse right now. And if we look here, Keeper of the Grove, it could get to level 5, Potion of Greater Mana. Things like this do have impact on the game. Cannot stay, but looking forward to watching the VODs. Take care. Yeah, thanks. Always great to have anyone come in and support. All right, Scroll of Town Portal already heading back. Scroll of Town Portal heading back. Here we are. In comes the engagement as we are now transitioning into Dryad. Big Frost Nova, Stormbolt, and well, Stormbolt and Thunderclap coming across here. Are we going to get a Flame Strike as well? Scroll of Protection already being used. There's an Impale, a third hero come in from IzcoN and the Undead side here. All right, problems could arise here as the Ancient of Wars are trying to join in on the battle. Paxa trying to summon in some Trents, but they are just on the wrong side of the battlefield, forcing themselves to walk on over. Rifleman with Scroll of Protection, able to deal large amounts of damage while soaking up a fair bit. 43 supply from the Teal side, 67 supply. Human has been able to just constantly crank out unit after unit as they were going to be pushing back the other side. All right, thank you for the follow. And how come I never see raids? All right. Yeah, how come I never see? Good luck, have fun on stream, Mr. Grogon. Thank you very much. I normally see raids, or I normally see everything but raids, and I've tested on Streamlabs. Anyways, coming back around here, Rifleman going to turn around, fight back, as we're looking at the Crypt Lord, who could be in a little bit of trouble. Keeper of the Grove, gonna get a Banish, Entangle, Devour Magic, as those units are falling back once more. Archers, True Shot Aura on the Keeper of the Grove, Paladin, Blood Mage. There's a little bit better items for the Teal side. However, the amount of heroes on the yellow side is actually significantly higher. With the Undead hero, the Death Knight, Lich first, Death Knight, followed by that Crypt Lord, going up against a Mountain King Blood Mage. Teal, on the other hand, only has a Keeper of the Grove at this stage in the game, and with only one Keeper of the Grove, how much really can be done? Thank you for the follows. That is a large amount of follows. I don't even know how large the raid was. But yeah, it seems like quite a bit. Thank you indeed. Keeper of the Grove gonna hang out over here. We could be clearing out some of these red creep camps as well. 1,100 person raid. Wow. 1.5. Well, if even half stick around to enjoy WarCraft 3, thank you very much. The 2v2 matchups, not of the highest level. Todd's tag team tournament bringing in some high level, but always nice to see what is being developed and what is being played by the community. Coming back down around Blood Mage, Lich, Mountain King, Death Knight now making their way across here. We are going to see Granite Golems getting cleared up pretty easily as well. Meanwhile, well, the Teal army this time around doesn't seem to be knowing what to do. Your opponents are clearing out dark sides of the map, going to be grabbing in some very, very powerful items. And here, well, some orange creep camps with some nice consumable items could be picked up too. All right, show this guy some love, guys. Thanks, Azul. All right, Militia, or, well, Peasants now already coming back down here. Tome of Agility, what Potion of Greater Healing being picked up. A massive army of Riflemen, two upgrades across the board, can easily focus down many units as we're looking at the Town Hall getting constructed. Back across over here, Death Knight, Crypt Fiends, Crypt Lord, Lich coming in for an engagement, but the positioning seems a bit wrong, and I think they're going to be surprised about the army size. Where is the Night Elf army? It's a 2-on-1 fight. Impale catching 4 riflemen in the back. All right, Frost Nova slowing things down even further. Siphon Nana coming back across the other side here as the rifleman army of the Mountain King now coming in for a bit of a squeeze play here. Peasants already retreating back here as they're going to try and retreat. Death Knight will spot those peasants. Nope, Mountain King going to spot them and finish them off, preventing any sort of expansion attempt. How did I choose this game? I've been playing this game since 2002. It's a really strong. It's just a really deep game, and well, I don't know if you guys know, but Blizzard kind of mishandled for everyone in the raid. Blizzard kind of mishandled the reforge, remaster, re-release of this game. And these are actually the classic graphics coming back from 2002. This was how great the game was even back then. All right, Rifleman gets taken down by a giant smash. Granite Golem now finished off here. Item is going to be a Scroll of Restoration. That is going to be an absolutely big item. All right, didn't know Crota had Twitch channel. I watch him on YouTube. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I've been casting WarCraft 3 for over 11 years. Keeper of the Grove going to end up getting taken down here. Death Coil, oh, beautiful save at just the last moment there again. All right. Oh, how did I choose this game? Yeah, no, I've been casting this game for 11 years. Even back when Stonebreaker Kid and Chump-esque were casting the games. I believe. I think I'm the longest. No, actually, no. Todd might have. No, Todd was still a professional player in StarCraft 2 back then, so I might be the longest English caster. I think Back to Warcraft was still doing predominantly or mainly German casts back then. So yeah, I've been here for a while. Don't let this baby face fool you. I've been playing this game since college. All right, Crypt Lord picking up a Potion of Divinity. 25 seconds of invulnerability on that Crypt Lord. I don't know, though. Going up against a Paladin with a Scroll of Restoration and having your army being this wide, the Scroll of Restoration might be the better item. Well, thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the 2v2. As well, Paxa still doesn't have any way to establish any additional gold mines. Neither does Nase. We are looking at one base place throughout this time, and Teal is still sitting on a large army size advantage, I believe. Do we see that here? 63 supply, 66. No, both sides are actually in low upkeep. Fountain of Health is here. Are we going to be going into a big push, perhaps multiple scrolls of healing orb of venom on the Keeper of the Grove as well? And what damage could be adding up here momentarily. In comes the yellow army here, perhaps trying to track some units while in transit. Doesn't see that just quite yet. Mountain Giants need to run off to the front. There is, 5 Mountain Giants, but they don't have that many armor upgrades. Meanwhile, coming back across here, the Night Elf base is going to get easily picked apart here. Mountain King is lying in wait, and the mortar teams are also there to, rain down destruction for mortar combat. Crypt Fiend's going to be pushing across here. Mountain Giants moving on in. Are they going to see the Devotion Aura? There's some taunts. Riflemen need to get in position, but Yellow is already all well positioned, ready to go. Mountain Giants are making their way through. There goes an Impale, picking back up the units as the Blood Mage trying to chase back the other side. To see some taunts. Frost Novas are going down, but the army is just getting separated slowly but surely as there is a bit of chasing still going around on the map. All right, units going to be coming back around. Mountain King going to come in with a Thunderclap, Siphon mana right there. Impale missing the Blood Mage. More mana lost there as a big scroll of healing being used right there. Flame Strike getting counteracted once more as the Paladin continuing to fight through. Paladin does still have a Scroll of Restoration. More Holy Lights should be used as the Mountain King currently entangled and going to throw down the Thunderclap to try and mitigate some of that damage. All right, army, this battle is going across multiple screens, as does happen in 2v2 matchups, as the Mountain Giants are still trying to taunt and take away focus from those riflemen. All right, more attacks coming across. Trents are now joining in on the fight side here, but a beautiful Impale coming in from the yellow side as the ground was taken back. All right, Scroll of Restoration used there, and beautifully done. Is that going to be enough to try to tip things in their favor? Siphon mana, removing mana from that Death Knight as the Lich and Crypt Lord all low on mana here. Crypt Lord or Keeper of the Grove gonna continue to battle it up. Thunderclap coming back across. Siphon mana coupled with an Entangle as the Mountain King almost loses all of its mana. Keeper of the Grove getting dangerously close to level 6. Tranquility would be a game changer here as the Paladin comes back around the other side as well. Rifleman continuing to push as well. Are we going to see some death onto some of these units? No. Blood Mage unable to finish off the job here as the Mountain Giants could be in a little bit of trouble. Mountain Giants need to head back over to that Fountain of Health. Holy Light can only do so much as percentage regeneration would be absolutely key again. All right, once more, we're looking at a Stormbolt Thunderclap slowing things down again. Level 3 Thunderclap in this giant battle here, causing so many issues as the Mortar teams are able to use their range so effectively. Level 3 now on that Crypt Lord. Siphon mana. Blood Mage has plenty of mana, but what can he really do with it at this stage? Needing to perhaps give some mana to that Paladin instead. Their Scroll of Protection, but should have used that at the start of the battle instead of now. That was a bit late, as I'm sure I'm sure all of the Riflemen would have rather had that when the battle was raging on. Scroll of Town Portal whisking everyone back home. 40 supply and 50 supply going up against 50 supply and 66. Back to the center portion of the map, controlling the center, such an important deal, being able to heal up with your Mountain Kings, your Mountain King, your Riflemen without any real cost. Mountain Giants, I'm sure, want to make their way over there, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Paxa trying to rebuild that army, but currently out of gold, nowhere to really walk to. There is a entangled gold mine over here on the bottom right, and that is pretty much it. If Paxa can hold on to this, perhaps they can squeeze out a win, but it's going to be quite an uphill battle. Short of IzcoN making some miscalculations, trying to put a fight where it doesn't belong just right yet. Keeper of the Grove in trouble. Holy Light is going to come in time, down to 692 hit points after that Holy Light for that save. However, Crypt Lord, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used right there. Paladin unable to try and finish it off. More battling coming underway as the Siphon mana from the Blood Mage coming back across. Thunderclap slowing down the Mountain Giants. Mountain Giants are still trying to lead the charge, trying to absorb all of that damage as the Trents are now coming across. And this is finally a good use of the Trents as the Destroyers are finally too far away. Flame Strike coming back in as well. Paladin low on mana as Mountain Giants are going to get taken down, and that may start to give even more experience to the human and the human and undead army. Blood Mage getting very close to level 5. Multiple Riflemen getting taken down right there. Entangle onto a Mortar team as we now see level 6 onto that Keeper of the Grove. Where is he going to try to run off to? Scroll of Town Portal, Scroll of Healing, as he's separated from the rest of his army. All right, I believe the battle is coming to an end. Paladin falls at level 5, and that is the end of the fight, folks. No more burst healing, and I believe the tipping point has been reached. A little bit of just follow-up damage now. A Mountain Giant going to get finished off here, but that is going to be more than enough pressure to finish off these units. Keeper of the Grove, Mountain Giant, look at that natural regeneration, or that Fountain of Health regeneration there. Mountain King going to, however, head on over. Death Knight, Unholy Aura, still able to lead the charge. Level 5, level 4, level 3 on those undead heroes.
Player's forces are under attack.
Scroll of Town Portal to retreat back. Typhoon setting up an expansion. Undead also with an expansion right here in the center, able to clear the way. IzcoN and Typhoon have, well, everything they need to get to finish up this game here, as the armies are going to make short work of Paxa's Night Elf base. Mortar teams are here as well. Not much of an army to try and fight back, and the GG is on the wall. Pretty much tipping point already reached. Mortar teams and Riflemen just going to seal the deal here, as the Paladin was resurrected at the tavern, but even his presence not going to be enough here. Staff of Preservation trying to save those Mountain Giants, but Stormbolt finishing off the Paladin again. Level 6 now on that Mountain King, and there in fact is the GG. Typhoon and IzcoN taking that game. Early on, I thought Paxa and Nase had a chance of pulling back to even, or even getting ahead with those expansions. But Typhoon and IzcoN were perfectly fine playing on one base play for an extended period of time. Paxa and Nase had that supply advantage, but it still didn't translate into a win. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.